No woman is an island. Nor would we want to be. Because if you can't share real life, the real you, in real time, how boring would this world be? So, take a hand, lend a hand, and raise your hand. And let's do life together. 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 Together.
Good evening and welcome to the Listening Room Cafe. As a friendly reminder, we have a $15 food and beverage minimum per person for all of our shows. So please take a look at our menu and enjoy one of our specialties. As the artists take the stage, please be reminded we are called the Listening Room for a reason. We ask that table conversations be kept to a whisper and a minimum in order to allow all of our guests to enjoy the experience of Nashville's best songwriters. Please feel free to utilize our outside patio for further conversations, weather permitting. Enjoy your evening and thanks again for choosing the Listening Room Cafe.
I walked into a couple major labels and had them look me in the eye and say, oh, well, we'd sign you if you were a guy. Like literal concrete, stuff people will say around town, and they're comfortable saying it because it's just kind of part of it now.
Let the girls play.
Let the girls play.
Let the girls play.
It's time to let the girls play.
Put your hands together and please welcome the Song Suffragettes.
Wow, so many people. Sold out. I know, sold out show. I know that you guys are all here to see me. Just kidding. Everyone's like, who is she? Welcome to Song Suffragettes. My name is Lauren Hungate. I am the host for this evening. This is my hosting debut for the Song Suffragettes. Yeah. So, thank you guys. I am gonna try and do my best. When I get nervous, I don't clam up, I talk more. So, settle in for 4 hours of entertainment. Just kidding. Okay, so just to introduce the rest of the ladies on this stage, we have Miss Mia Morris at the very end.
Hello.
Yes, she's amazing. Miss Sophia Scott. Miss Bree Doster to my right. Miss Elena Jane. Miss Mary Elizabeth at the end, who is making her Song Suffragettes debut today.
Yay.
Yes. So welcome her. We're really excited. Just to give you guys a little bit of background, Song Suffragettes is an all-female round that is hosted weekly. It's the only all-female round. And there are 300 Song Suffragettes, which is crazy. That is so many. And 49 of them have signed record deals. And over 20 of them have signed publishing deals. Wait, no. Opposite. Sorry. 49 have signed publishing deals. And over 20 have signed record deals, but still really good. And we're here to highlight women in music, country music specifically, because here at Song Suffragettes, we believe that the girls can hang with the boys and may just be a little bit better than some of the boys. So we're here to show you guys. We're going to start off with Miss Sophia.
Thanks, guys. I just found out that I was starting, and I'm excited because this first song I'm going to play is, I feel like, very appropriate for to start us off. It's a new song that I wrote just a couple months ago and just put out as a single, but I wrote it because I feel like, I guess, in my heart, I feel like girls have sort of been taught to be mean to each other, more or less, from a young age. And while I do think that we've progressed and transformed a bit, it's still very much an issue, and I think that it's something that sort of starts in middle school and goes into high school, and then you sort of think that it isn't a thing anymore, but I feel like it still has shown itself in adulthood, and it just kind of has a different face. And so I really wanted to write a song that celebrated girls building each other up and supporting each other. And I mean, I think especially for a group of girls like us, this is the best thing ever, being in the country music scene where I feel like girls are often pinned against each other. It's so important to celebrate each other and have each other's backs. And so I wrote this song, and it's called Girls Need Girls.
It all started with a hallway whisper, like who told her she should wear that skirt. Gym class wanna call my mama, I bet she knows how bad it hurts. I'm guilty, been on the wrong side of the ugly name calling, so sad how we never grow out of the drama. Here's to the girls that are here for each other, drinking cheap wine on their best friend's sofa, and hold your head back when you get too drunk. Girls need girls, girls need girls that never pick sides, never tell you secrets, and let you cry when there ain't no reason. God knows this world's hard enough. Girls need girls, girls need girls like us. Shouldn't always be a competition. Who's breaking up, who's wearing a ring? Like she should really get rid of them wrinkles. Yeah, she used to be so pretty. Can you see all of our flaws being used against us? When will we ever grow out of the drama? Here's to the girls that are here for each other, drinking cheap wine on their best friend's sofa, and hold your head back when you get too drunk. Girls need girls, girls need girls that never pick sides, never tell you secrets, and let you cry when there ain't no reason. God knows this world's hard enough. Girls need girls, girls need girls like us. So let's raise a glass and throw another back for the senoritas. I've got your back, and I'll be right there when you need me. Here's to the girls that are here for each other, drinking cheap wine on their best friend's sofa, and hold your head back when you get too drunk. Girls need girls, girls need girls that never pick sides, never tell you secrets, and let you cry when there ain't no reason. God knows this world's hard enough. Girls need girls, girls need girls like us. Girls need girls.
I really love your voice. Hey, I'm Bree Doster. I don't know any of you, so I about said nice to see you again, but I haven't seen any of you before. But it's so good to see you. It's so awesome to be at a sold-out show. I haven't been to a sold-out one in a hot second, because we all know why. We ain't going to talk about it because it's a good night. But this first song I'm going to do is my first single I released back, I think, end of 2019. It's called Chasing Ghosts. It's on the EP project I let out I released last April. Yeah, it's dear to my heart, but we're gonna go for it. I've went on a fishing trip yesterday, got into some allergies, so I'm just gonna be honest and say if it don't sound good, oh, let's just blame that. How about that? All right, this is Chasing Ghosts. Remember the days we break plans with all our friends, lay in each other's arms till the sun would fade. Remember the nights stayed up till we couldn't, swore we wouldn't be apart, never say goodbye. Those people deep in love, now they're long gone. All that's left are two hearts scared of moving on. So we keep running after something that was buried long ago and should just be left alone. Believing this time will be different, chasing who we were before, but we both know we're just chasing ghosts. We're just chasing ghosts. Sorry. I hear our footsteps dancing up and down the hardwood floors, but we don't dance anymore. All that's left are memories, just whispers from the past, but they don't make what we feel now feel more like what we had. So we keep running after something that was buried long ago and should just be left alone. Believing this time will be different, chasing who we were before, but we both know we're just chasing ghosts. We're just chasing ghosts. Those people deep in love, now they're long gone. All that's left are two hearts scared of moving on. So we keep running after something that was buried long ago and should just be left alone. Believing this time will be different, chasing who we were before, but we both know we're just chasing ghosts. Yeah. We're just chasing ghosts. We're just chasing ghosts. Yeah. We're just chasing ghosts. Thanks for hanging in there.
That was really beautiful.
Yeah, allergies.
I love that.
I actually have allergies, so I will.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
We're good.
Oh my god. Can I turn it back up?
Yeah, I will show you what allergies sound like.
Dang, I will not do that again.
Yeah, so it's going really well up here. So this first song, my name's Lauren Hungate. I grew up in Franklin, Tennessee, so like kind of near Nashville, and I am a songwriter. I just am a songwriter, but I like to sing every once in a while because trying to get people to hear the songs. So this first one, someone in our little crew finally got a publishing deal. And so we got together to write, me and my friend Chris Raffetto and our friend Brennan Cooney. And he was like, okay, so like so-and-so's taking up beats, so-and-so's taking up beats, so-and-so's taking up beat. Because we're all just writers, not one of us is an artist. And I was like, okay, well, I have this slow idea. And it is not upbeat, and it is not for anyone who is taking pitches. So we ended up writing it. It is about wild streaks, or in my case, my lack thereof. It is called Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll.
Where I grew up, you settle down, you stay in line, you do what's right, you make your parents proud, you go to church, make your daddy proud. I guess that's why I am who I am now. I ain't the sex, drugs, and rock and roll type, booze and pills out till sunrise, spend the night, then brush it off, ignoring if it's right or wrong. The kind of girl, steal or lie, take anything to get me back, do what I want and do it just because. And I ain't the sex, drugs, and rock and roll type, but some nights I wish I was the girl at the bar who came in with the band, got a tattoo on her shoulder and a whiskey in her hand. And you can tell she don't give a damn, 'cause her life ain't that complicated, but I'll never understand. 'Cause I ain't the sex, drugs, and rock and roll type, booze and pills out till sunrise, spend the night, then brush it off, ignoring if it's right or wrong. The kind of girl to steal or lie, take anything to get me back, do what I want and do it just because. And I ain't the sex, drugs, and rock and roll type, but some nights I wish I was. Ooh, oh. I should lay this thing to rest and make my peace, 'cause honestly I know I'll never be sex, drugs, and rock and roll type, booze and pills out till sunrise, spend the night, then brush it off, ignoring if it's right or wrong. The kind of girl to steal or lie, take anything to get me back, do what I want and do it just because. And I ain't the sex, drugs, and rock and roll type, but some nights I wish I was. Ooh, oh, some nights I wish I was.
Thank you.
Love it. Hi everybody, how we doing? There are so many faces, so many faces. Last time I was here, there was probably like half this many faces, which is crazy, and that was like a month ago. So this is really exciting. Y'all look fantastic. Thanks, man, thanks. My name's Elena Jane. I'm so excited to be here tonight. And this first song I got for you is the last single I put out in November. This is called 50/50, if you want to check it out. I wish I could stay with you tonight, but I'm not gonna say it. You don't like when I talk to other guys, but you're not gonna say it. Hang on
want your pride for dear life. Oh no, we're caving in, say it's the last time. Kinda hard to define what it's like. I don't know why. There's a 50-50 chance that a close slow dance will lead to more than what we planned. Or tomorrow we'll wake up and go back to being friends. We pull back again, always stuck on the edge. Always a 50-50 chance. I don't wanna come on, are you too strong? But I just can't help it. And I don't wanna think what I'm feeling's wrong, 'cause I know you felt it. Hang on to your pride for dear life. Oh no, we're giving in just like the last time. It's on the tip of your tongue, but it's tight. I don't know why. And there's a 50-50 chance that a close slow dance will lead to more than what we planned. Or tomorrow we'll wake up and go back to being friends. We pull back again, always stuck on the edge. Always a 50-50 chance. Always a 50-50 chance. Na, 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 na. All those nights that you held me the way home. Every time I sent you back to sleep alone. Always living between yes and no. Always almost. And there's a 50-50 chance that a close slow dance will lead to more than what we planned. Or tomorrow we'll wake up and go back to being friends. We pull back again, always stuck on the edge. Always a 50-50 chance. And you help me the way home. Every time it's just a 50-50 chance. We're living between yes and no. Always a 50-50 chance. Thanks, y'all.
So good. Well, I'm just in IT. I'm probably the most amateur out of this room.
I don't think you understand what amateur is.
I think it's me. I feel like it's yelling at me. It totally is. Sorry. Should I turn my guitar down? Okay. I'm sorry.
It's a fun night. So I'm Mary Elizabeth Hilliar, and I'm so happy to be here. I've been wanting to play in this round for years, and so it's so surreal to be up here with everybody. But I really do work in IT, and I actually work on a team of pretty much all females. We're all female IT analysts and engineers, and pretty much all of them came out here tonight to support me.
Aww.
So thank y'all for coming. Yeah, they're from Nashville, and I have some family that came from Alabama and friends, and I know,
Whee! Yay!
I really just want to know how much my mom paid them all to be here. All right, well, I really do sing, I don't just talk, but this first song I'm going to play is about a girl that I met. She was a bartender. A few years ago, I went downtown during CMA Fest to watch a friend play at one of the honky-tonks off Broadway. And my bartender there was like 8 months pregnant, had multiple jobs, was about to be a single mom, going to school, bartending during CMA Fest while pregnant in the middle of the summer, if that tells you anything. So I went home and I thought about this girl for like a year, and I was feeling just really demotivated at the time, and she was just kind of the little voice that I needed to hear that day. So literally a year later, I'm just strumming my guitar, and this melody came out, and so did the title. So it just kind of wrote itself. But without further ado, this is Up All Nighter.
She's amazing, working all day and then some, just trying to make a living on midnight tips and a barely living wage. She's been staying with some other girls from the honky-tonk, and she's working all their doubles to pay it off, barely hanging on with the baby on the way. And everybody says that girl ain't gonna make it, and nobody thinks she's strong enough to take it. They forget that she's enough all nighter, burns like a lighter. Say what you want, but you don't find 'em like her. She might be running off a little caffeine, by the late night dream, sounding kinda like me. She's a get it done, up till the morning, ain't giving up, gonna get where she's going. Underestimate her, you can doubt her, you can put her down all day. She's an up all nighter. She's been craving a soak in a great big bubble bath, yeah, just floating away to some mega tracks. But that makes her laugh as if she had the tub or the extra time. She's been praying that old Corolla don't break down, and that both of her folks growing older now will hold out till she can jump on a red eye. And everybody says that girl ain't gonna make it, and nobody thinks she's strong enough to take it. But they forget that she's enough all nighter, burns like a lighter. Say what you want, but you don't find 'em like her. She might be running on a little caffeine, by the late night dream, sounding kinda like me. She's a get it done, up till the morning, ain't giving up, gonna get where she's going. Underestimate her, you can doubt her, you can put her down all day. She's an up all nighter. She's an up all nighter. She's an up all nighter, helping fighter. Oh, and I just messed up my song, and I don't know what I'm gonna do from here. Up all nighter, she's an up all nighter.
Woo! I just wrote this song. I'm gonna end it here. Almost done. I'm sorry, Mom. She's like about to cry.
Yes, yes, yes.
That made me like it even more, actually. I love it.
Thanks, girl.
That's awesome.
Thanks, girl.
Like, honestly, though, I need, like, a demo of that song.
That was so good.
That
Oh
was
my God.
so good.
So good. And it's your first time. Everyone, can you just give one more round of applause? Your first time. You always remember your first time, and
I'm not gonna forget this, that's for sure.
That was awesome.
Thanks, guys. It's all downhill from here. Tip us. Listen, I drove here from Bowling Green, and I just want my gas money back. That's all I want.
Sophia, do you want to
It's not my turn anymore.
kick us off?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm up. Sorry, I didn't know. Okay, this next song is one that I haven't, it's not released, but hopefully will be later this year. I wrote it right before my birthday, which was in December, And I guess I was just really feeling, well, as we all know, the past year, which we weren't going to talk about, was not desirable. But I had just moved to Nashville. This is my first year living here, a little over a year. And so it was not the trajectory that I had planned for last year. But I don't think it was the trajectory anyone had planned. And I think that we just have this sort of thing about birthdays in our society where there's like this whole expectation around them. And I feel like even if it's like the best birthday ever, there's like always this sort of sadness around birthdays. And I think it's like maybe something to do with that you're just another year older, and if you're not where you want to be by that time, it just feels all the more daunting. And so I was really anxious about my birthday this past year, and feeling like I wasn't where I wanted to be. And so I wrote this song, and it's called Grow Up.
I've been following some bad directions. Can't get past the front door. Must have took a detour. Feel like all I do is learn my lesson. Make friends with my bad habits. Chasing the white rabbit. I put the hell in healthy. I put the suck in success. Another year goes by and it's all a mess. Now I'm blowing out the candle, but I never change. Keep flying off the handle like I'm 17. I still call on my mama when the day's too tough. I might keep getting older, but I can't seem to grow up. Slept through all the answers that everybody else heard, 'cause I was too hungover. Maybe they just found a way of faking it, 'cause I can't be the only one who feels like they're doing it wrong. I put the hell in healthy, I put the suck in success. Another year goes by, I'll do it all again. I'm blowing out the candle, but I never change. Flying off the handle like I'm 17. I still call on my mama when the day's too tough. I might keep getting older, but I can't seem to grow up. I was 15 going on 33, and I got stuck living there in between. In Neverland, and I never want to leave. And I'm 60 going on 25, maybe that's when I'm gonna realize there ain't no other way to live this life. Now I'm blowing out the candle, but I never change. Keep flying off the handle like I'm
Okay, all my ladies, where you at? All my ladies, where you at? All right, that's a lot better. Do you love coffee? Yes? Yes. Oh, she really does. Yes, she does. I like your jacket, by the way. That's fun. Kind of matches her. Paisley style. That's fun. Okay, sorry, distracted. Rabbit holes. All right, ladies, are you complicated? Do you think you're complicated? Yes. Thanks, Lauren. Lauren's going to participate in me trying to make this fun. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. This is called Girls Like Me, and if you're anything like me, you love coffee, you're really complicated, and boys can't figure you out, but thanks the Lord, I'm engaged. Woo! Yes. There he is, over there. As of like a week and a half ago almost, so that's exciting. So no more boys get to try to figure out me. That's kind of awkward. Okay, sorry. This is called Girls Like Me, and I hope you like it. I just turned my guitar down, so sorry. Some girls' hearts are on their sleeves, some hold the feelings way down deep, so you can't see them. Some girls need a little more space, some rather fight than walk away when things get heated. But then you got girls like me, a little bit of everything, underrated overthinker, complicated coffee drinker. I say I'm fine when I'm not. It's gonna take everything you got if you're ever gonna solve the mystery of girls like me. Some girls like to kiss and tell, some like to keep it to themselves, a little secret. Some girls need a diamond ring, some say they don't want a thing, 'cause they don't need it, no. Oh, then you got girls like me, a little bit of everything, underrated overthinker, complicated coffee drinker. I say I'm fine when I'm not. It's gonna take everything you got if you're ever gonna solve the mystery of girls like me. We're supposed to go to a bridge here. I gotta remember now, sorry. I'm no better than no worse. We're all human, imperfect, but ain't that how it's supposed to be? Oh, there's girls like me with a little bit of everything, underrated overthinker, complicated coffee drinker. I say I'm fine when I'm not. It's gonna take everything you got if you're ever gonna solve the mystery. If you're ever gonna solve the mystery of girls like me. Yeah, girls like me. Thank you.
She's so good.
Thanks, though. Y'all have a lot of grace, and I appreciate it.
I would act surprised, but all of Bree's songs I've heard a million times because we have been writing together for so long. And this is only the second round we've ever played together.
Yep.
Somehow.
Been friends, great best friends for like 3 years, and our second round.
I'm a bridesmaid, everyone. Thank you. Okay, anyways. Sorry, I just had to tell everyone. But this next song is actually kind of about songs. So before I play it, I would like to shout out a few local celebrities that are in the audience. Miss Beth Nielsen Chapman and JD Souther. Yes. You might know a few of their things. Beth, you know, a little song called This Kiss, which you guys might have heard of a few times. She's got songs with Martina McBride and everyone else that I listen to over and over again. And then JD has songs with the Eagles, so yeah, it's fine. We're just up here. You guys can come swap places really quick if you if you want. But this next song, in light of that, this next song is kind of about songs and the journey that it takes to get here. I think one of the misconceptions about the whole artist-songwriter thing is once things are really happening and popping off, that it happens just kind of overnight, where it's like, wow, they just all of a sudden were discovered and are doing really successful, and it takes years. It takes years and years and years. And this song I wrote with my friend Lily Rose, Matt Morrissey, and Morgan Brock. And it was Lily's first single after she got a record deal, which I'm really excited about. But I think that we wrote it 2 years ago, before anyone had anything. Some of us still don't have anything. But I think sometimes God has a really funny sense of humor, because we wrote it and she got signed on her 13th year being in town. And you'll see it incorporates into the song, but this is called Overnight Sensation. And you can officially stream it now so that I can get 0.006 cents. Yeah. I love being a songwriter. This is Overnight Sensation.
Looking at the faces staring back at me. Stage lights are blinding, they're reminding me of singing on my bedroom floor with mama's back against the door, saying, baby, won't you play me one more song? I'm driving and my song comes on the radio, brings me back to days when I didn't know showing, was it worth the miles I drove? 'Cause no one knows my name in Toccoa, and no one knows quite how this thing goes. There's no right way to chase it. After all the booze and tears and patience, I'm an overnight sensation. 13 years in the making. Don't wonder anymore if my dad's proud of me, 'cause now he's standing side a stage singing my melodies. I remember him asking me, why are you wasting your degree for a couple part-time jobs and a dream? 'Cause no one knows quite how this thing goes. There's no right way to chase it. After all the booze and tears and patience, I'm an overnight sensation. 13 years in the making. There's no map for this damn promised land, no blueprint, there's no master plan, and no way of knowing if or how or when. Or when. Sometimes I miss the days when I was 17. I wasn't worried about the money or singing out of key, but I set my course for the unknown, worked my fingers to the bone. It hurt like hell going through it then, but looking back I'd do it all again. 'Cause no one knows quite how this thing goes. There's
French fries? No? Oh, you did? Okay, good. They're so good here. They got like spicy stuff on them. I'm not sure what that is, but I do love those. Speaking of spicy, I think I'm gonna play a kind of spicy one. Well, I don't know. Maybe spicy is actually not the word. It's more just sassy. But this is called The Door. I'm recording it right now and kind of eyeballing it as the next single. So let me know if you guys like it or not. You can be honest, but I think it's kind of fun. So, yeah. I hope y'all like it. I had a friend of a friend tell me they overheard something you said. Don't let me stand in the way. Shoot it straight if there's something to say. You might think you are dancing around it, but you don't know what I know. Don't lie to my face, I know what I heard. You've been dragging my name all through the dirt. If you wanna leave, baby, I won't even miss you. If that's how it's gonna be, then don't let the door hit you on your way out. Go and run in your mouth all over this road. Hey, hey, not in the mood for a fight. Nah, nah. Don't call me crazy and then call me to say good night. Don't try to get in my head, 'cause I've been there, done that, now I won't do it again. And don't lie to my face, I know what I heard. You've been dragging my name all through the dirt. If you wanna leave, baby, I won't even miss ya. If that's how it's gonna be, then don't let the door hit ya on your way out. Go and run in your mouth all over this town. And don't let the door hit ya, and don't come back and knocking either. Locked it up and burned your key. Baby, don't lie to my face, I know what I heard. You've been dragging my name all through the dirt. If you wanna leave, baby, I won't even miss you. If that's how it's gonna be, then don't let the door hit ya on your way out. Go and run in your mouth all over this town. Don't let the door hit ya on your way out. Go and run in your mouth all over this town. You might think you are dancing around it, but you don't know what I know. Yeah. Hey. Thank you.
That was sick.
Thanks.
Girl, you got some like Ariana Grande
Oh, goodness.
vibes going. I heard that high
Some
note.
yeehaw Ariana.
Yeah, girl. That was awesome. Me again. Can I have a little bit more guitar? If you don't mind. I'm gonna be picking this one. Thank you. All right. This next song I wrote. Well, let me back it up. I lived in Nashville for about 10 years, the last 10 years. I think I graduated high school like 10 years ago today or something. So I thought I'd be in Nashville for forever. And I lived in this really tiny townhouse in the middle of Nashville. And if you don't know, it's really freaking expensive to live in Nashville. Like, stupid expensive. So my apartment had mold and all sorts of other unfortunate things. But I was sitting in there one day. I would always think about, obviously, living somewhere nicer, but I was sitting in there one day thinking, I'm not going to be here forever, and maybe it's not so bad. So I wanted to write a song for myself so that I can go back and listen to it and remember that I actually might have had it good when I thought that I didn't. So this next song is called Had It Good. Oh, and did I mention that I don't live there anymore? I think I forgot that part. I moved, after I wrote that song, I moved unexpectedly to Kentucky. So now it's even more special that I really don't live there. Had it good.
When you'd step inside, you'd know two worlds collided. My brown couch and his black chair, my queen mattress, his king bed set. The little window AC unit nearly died. Know that water pressure problem, that outdated 80s hardwood. Yeah, but you know, it wasn't really all that bad. Yeah, I wish we'd have known what we had in that 1980s townhome on the corner of McNary. It never turned a lot of heads, but it turned us into a family. Yeah, we were young and it was cheap, had more love than square feet. We had fun and we had failures, a little money, a lot of cat hair, and we had it good. Don't get me started on that cricket infestation, or that drum set in the kitchen. Yeah, that was the only place we could fit it, that's for real. And the funniest thing I'd ever seen is when we duct taped the shower leak, and how those front blinds only held up on that one side. But you know, it wasn't really all that bad. Yeah, I wish we'd have known what we had in that 1980s townhome on the corner of McNary. It never turned a lot of heads, but it turned us into a family. Yeah, we were young and it was cheap, had more love than square feet. We had fun and we had failures, a little money, a lot of cat hair, and we had it good. Ooh, had it good. And when our kids grow up, they'll ask if they could see it. We'll say sure and take a quick drive by, point out that old overgrown road sign. They're gonna laugh and say, is that it? I can't believe that's where you lived. It's worn and weathered, ain't nothing holding it together. But they don't know, it wasn't really all that bad. Hell, it held together their mom and their dad. I miss that 1980s townhome on the corner of McNary. Never turned a lot of heads, but it turned us into a family. Yeah, we were young and it was cheap, had more love than square feet. We had fun and we had failures, a little money, a lot of cat hair, and we had it good. Had it good.
I got goosebumps everywhere from that one.
Is that out
special.
anywhere?
Oh, no, girl, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I'm telling y'all, I'm not legit.
This brings me to my next point before lovely Mia plays. Before Mia plays, we need some money. So she can put music out, so I can pay my husband's listening room tab, so we can stop working weird jobs. So in the back, they were bragging about how much money they made in tips last week, and I said, this audience looks much fancier and richer than last week's audience.
Definitely.
You guys look much more wealthy than last week's audience, and I think maybe you are. So, yeah, we wanted to challenge you. The song that Mia's about to play, every time she curses, if you guys will get out your Venmo and give us $1, and we should be good. We should be
It's
good.
like a drinking game,
Yeah.
but it's a tipping game instead.
Yeah. So, yeah. So please help us. Anyways, the wonderful Mia Morris.
Thank you. Yeah, I think y'all should play that game just to check my math because I was going to give y'all a warning. So now you know I do say a cuss word, but this week I brought a loop pedal with me. For those of you who don't know, this is what a loop pedal does. 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 Yeah, pretty much. So she likes to repeat things. So yes, a singular cuss word, but I say it about 22 times. So you can't miss it. And if you play the game, you can make sure that it's actually 22 because, you know, my math is a little rusty. Anyways, released this song. It's my latest release with a music video and everything. But if there are any children or individuals who do not want to hear said cuss word, you have about 80 seconds to go potty or I don't know. But yeah, here we go. You think you're such a smooth talker, like some 1920s movie star who's top dollar. And I guess you think you're way too good to need somebody's help. You're above everyone else, don't you get sick of yourself? You say that I have self-pity. Guess you're too absorbed in how you always feel pretty. I bet every time you talk me down it makes you feel terrific. Think you know all the specifics cause you're so damn narcissistic. Oh, 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 won't you just go? You never let up, you need to be heard. Don't need to be right, just get the last word. I'm so fed up with everything you do. Will it ever stop? I don't have a clue what to say. There's no way I can escape when you're so insane. I think it's funny when you tell me what to do. You like to talk a lot, but I just have a few words to say before I'm through. Fuck you too. Fa la 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 fa 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 fuck you too. I still remember when you told me I was boring, but then asked me if I was free to go out that night, but I don't wanna feel bad energy. Wonder if you'll ever see that is all you'll ever be. Oh, 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 so won't you just go? You never let up, you need to be heard, don't need to be right, just get the last word. I'm so fed up with everything you do. Will it ever stop? I don't have a clue what to say. There's no way I can escape when you're so insane. You think it's funny when you tell me what to do. You like to talk a lot, but I just have a few words to say before I'm through. Fuck you too. Fa la 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 fa 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 fuck you too. Fuck you too. Fuck you fa fa la 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 fa 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 fuck you too. Fuck you too. Fuck you too. Fa fa la 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 fa 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 fuck you too. Fuck you too. Fa la 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 fa 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 fuck you too. Fuck you too.
Thank you. We about to be rich.
Pay up.
Wow, amazing. We're rich. Thanks for being my guinea pig, because I also cuss in this next song. And I'm always nervous to play this because of that, so amen. But this is an older song. I wrote it a couple years ago, and it's still one of my favorites just because it is very much about me as a person, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I think I've become more at ease playing it now because I just feel, I guess, better about being true to who I am. And so, if you who's drinking wine? Oh, one person. Amazing. Okay, it's called Drink Too Much Wine. Never.
I can be the pretty girl, go to church and wear nice pearls, or I can lose. Oh my God, I forgot the words. Act polite, clean 'em nice, gossip with a Stepford wives, or I can hit the town and lose my fucking mind. I smile like a saint, and I curse like a sinner. I am what I am, and I won't apologize. Sometimes I might have a couple drinks, break a couple things. I might take another hit, talk a little shit, but I ain't bothered. I'm just like my father. I don't drink enough water, and I drink too much wine. Drink too much wine. Sit up straight, cross my legs, be careful with the words I say. I could run my mouth and set you right. I'll put my makeup on for dad and mom and act like I do nothing wrong. But I've been staying out and getting high, like a saint, and I curse like a sinner. I am what I am, and I won't apologize. Sometimes I might have a couple drinks, break a couple things. I might take another hit, talk a little shit, but I ain't bothered. I'm just like my father. I don't drink enough water, and I drink too much wine. We talk about salvation, I think my soul will be just fine. I won't behave just because I could be an angel. I'll put to sleep my devil's side. No, but it won't be enough. It won't be enough. And no. Sometimes I might have a couple drinks, break a couple things. But I ain't bothered. I'm just like my father. I don't drink enough water, and I drink too much wine. Drink too much wine. Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for coming out again. It's been fun. Hopefully y'all have had fun. I didn't really give any introduction to myself. I was just sitting here thinking about that, and I get nervous sometimes and I forget kind of like to talk about myself. Since I'm an artist, I should probably do that. My name is Bree Doster. I've been in Nashville for 3 years. I'm from West Tennessee, but moved from Kentucky. I've lived in my car, lived in a camper, not going to be living in my car or a camper once I get married. Thank you, Lord. That's going to be awesome. No, but life has been so crazy and so fun since living here. But I'm from a massive family. I'm one of 9 kids. My parents adopt, so I always say, like, 9 and counting, because you never know whenever your doors are open how many more you'll get. But my parents are super awesome, and so with that I have a lot of siblings. This next song, I've never said this on the mic, but it's specifically about one of my siblings, and they kind of went through a lot, and I'm starting to get emotional, but wrote this with Lauren, and sorry, I knew if I would have brought it up about my family, I would cry, so let's just get it together really fast. No, but this is a really special one, dear to my heart, and we were sitting in my aunt's upstairs in her house, because I lived with her for a little bit. I've lived with Lauren. I've lived with other writers here in town. I've kind of lived everywhere. That's how most people know me. But we wrote this song. It took us, like 45 minutes. She came in with this awesome idea, and I think her direction was more so about maybe like a military family or whatever, and they get in a fight before they're deployed. But for me, we kind of took it in a deeper direction and went with one of my sibling situations. So I'm going to stop babbling and just sing it for you, but this is called Waiting on You. I'm still sitting here at the table where we left off. Left sitting here by myself, still in shock from when you stormed off. I figured with time that you'd come on home, but time's passed on by and I'm still all alone. So I'll keep sitting, waiting on you. 1972, only 19 when I said I do. The world can be so cruel, I blame it for what happened to you. And I prayed every night that you'd come on home, but night after night I lay here all alone. Yeah, I'll keep waiting, waiting on you. Words yell from whiskey breath, I scream back things I wish I never said. Your headlights, they grew dim, told the kids that you left for a trip. They ask every day when their daddy's coming home, and I lie and I say that you won't be gone long. Yeah, we'll be waiting, waiting on you. 1999, you missed her walk down in white. Her brother gives her away, bittersweet tears they roll down my face. Your toothbrush still sits on the sink next to mine, and there's never a day that you're not on my mind. So I'll keep sitting, waiting on you. I'll wait for you to come home. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sad.
Don't be sad.
This next song is not sad. Surprise, surprise. It is a ballad, not surprise. So I had a meeting with a publisher. It didn't go well. But he was like, you know, you need to write more songs by yourself. And I told him, I said, well, what do I do with the songs that I write by myself? Nobody wants them. I don't know. What do I do with them? Just collect them? And he was like, just try it. Just try it and send me what you write. And so, you know, I have a wonderful relationship. I am in my mid to late 20s. I know you thought that I was only 18 years old, but I'm in my mid to late 20s, so I have a wonderful husband, which is awesome when I go into rooms and they're like, yeah, so I'm like having fights with my boyfriend, and we've been dating for 2 weeks and I love him and we should write a song about it. And I'm like, yeah, I totally relate to that. It's amazing. So that being said, I never get to write about husband. I never really write with people who are married or in the stage of life that I'm in, who have like a mortgage or any of those type of things. So I went home and I wrote a song about my husband, and it's called Growing Old With You. And I wrote this by myself, so if any of you guys know which publisher I'm talking about, I won't name names, please just send this to him. Just kidding, don't.
Two whitewash rockers, a big front porch, and 6 granddaughters, couple acres off a 24 and adventures. Each day it's something new when I picture growing old with you. Sunday dinners and Sunday prayers, still silver linings and silver streaks that cover your brown hair. Time gives you choices. You're still the one I'll choose when I picture growing old with you. We make it 50 years or maybe 50 days. The highs, the lows, the storm, the calm, I'll love you just the same. I swear you said the sun, boy, and I think you hung the moon. I'll feel forever young, boy, growing old with you. Same southern drawl, same point of views, and I'll still be stubborn, and you'll still be sweet as Lorna Doones, just as handsome, just a few more faded tattoos. That's how I picture growing old with you. We make it 50 years or maybe 50 days. The highs, the lows, the storm, the calm, I'll love you just the same. You know, I swear you said the sun, boy, and I think you hung the moon. I'll feel forever young, old with you. With you. With you. There will be a day we'll say goodbye, but I ain't afraid, 'cause I know there's another side, and it ain't forever, darling. It's just I'll see you soon, and I've loved growing old with you, and I've loved growing old with you.
Since this is our last round, I just want to say thank you so much to the song Suffragettes for having me out again. So much fun. And also I heard that we have some amazing sponsors here tonight, so I just want to say thanks so much to y'all for allowing us to get up here and do what we love to do. It's really special, and we really appreciate you guys supporting us and also being here tonight. So
for this last song, I turned my volume down so that wouldn't yell at me. I thought I would play something that I wrote probably about a year ago. And it was one of those songs where I like wasn't even really trying to write a song, just was like releasing stuff, like rapid firing into my notes app, you know? And then it kind of just like turned into a song on its own. I wrote it by myself like you did with that one. And basically this was right around the time when, you know, like the world shut down. I know we weren't talking about that, but it seems like we are kind of talking about it. But anyways, yeah, I wrote it right around then, and weirdly enough, I was realizing that in a weird, backwards way, it was happening right at the right time for me. It kind of like allowed me to stop and reassess and reevaluate a few things that I kind of needed to. And so I basically just wrote this song about that, and I thought I would share it with y'all tonight because as life is coming back around, I thought it would be a good reminder that as things are coming back and getting crazy again, not to rage too hard right out the gate. I mean, rage, of course, but like, be safe still. And like, basically what I'm trying to get at here is that like self-care is still important. So as things get crazy again, don't forget to slow down sometimes. But anyways, this is called Home for a Second. My name's Elena Jane. Thank you all so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy it. I think it's time to check out, spend time with me, 'cause I ain't had a single night in since I moved to Tennessee. I felt every rush, been hurt, been loved, and it's starting to wear me out. Am I forgetting what I'm all about? A little lost in the noise and the crowds. I think I'm gonna go home for a second and take a look at my soul for a second. Hold my own hand while I cry for a second. Process the lessons, heal myself and grow. Time to go home for a second, nah. Time to go home for a second, nah. It's okay to be alone for a second, nah. Fixing my soul for a second, home for a second, nah. Back to the room with the Christmas lights, where I wrote out all of my dreams. Got Keith and Tim and rockin' men, singing me to sleep. I felt every rush, been hurt, been loved, was a compromise in my worth. Had to remind myself what I deserve. No more giving what I don't get in return. I think I'm gonna go home for a second and take a look at my soul for a second. Hold my own hand while I cry for a second. Process the lessons, heal myself and grow. It's time to go home for a second, nah. Time to go home for a second, nah. It's okay to be alone for a second, nah. Fixing my soul for a second, home for a second, nah. Make bitter into something sweeter. I've always been a self-healer. I can't have your back if I ain't got my own. I almost lost myself, I know. I had to go home for a second, nah. I gotta be alone for a second, nah. Fixing my soul for a second, home for a second, nah. Thank you.
So good.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for being so awesome, and I've just had the best time being up here, despite the first round. We're just gonna hurry up that happen. Without further ado, this last song I'm gonna play, actually something kind of cool happened with it. A few years ago, I submitted it into contest. NSAI, it's a songwriters association here in town, and they have a song contest every year. I guess it was 2 years ago, and they had 3,000 or 4,000 submissions, and this one made the top 10 somehow. Thank you. Also, I want to mention, I said I didn't have any demos, but actually this one has been demoed. I think Michael Saleta is here. Are you here?
Me.
Hey! Okay, he is an amazing songwriter. He's from Australia. He just moved here to Nashville. I met him at NSAI at the songwriting camp that I went to 2 years ago. And when he heard the song, he legit asked me if he could demo it for me for free. That's just how freaking awesome this guy is. So search my name on Google and it'll come up on SoundCloud or something like that. I know it's on SoundCloud. So you can go back and listen to this one. All right, I'm going to play it. It's called I Can't Be Your Whiskey.
You don't take me out around your friends. Your family doesn't know that I exist. Like a habit bottled up and out of sight. When things are good, I don't cross your mind. You call to come around here just enough, just to keep me here on call, and you call that love. Watch your world begin to fall apart, and you'll reach out for me, your alcohol. You break down and lose control, pour me out, consume my soul, put them back on the bottom shelf. You get drunk on loving me, then sober up and leave me empty, and you're off to someone else. Well, if you can't get a grip on me, then I can't be your whiskey. I don't know why I love you like I do. I know I'm just your fifth of 80 proof. Oh, and when you leave, there won't be nothing left, just this empty bottle and the liquor on your breath. Well, you break down and lose control, pour me out, consume my soul, put them back on the bottom shelf. You get drunk on loving me, then sober up and leave me empty, and you're off to someone else. Well, if you can't get a grip on me, yeah, then I can't be your whiskey. If you can't get a grip on me, boy, then I can't be your whiskey.
Woo! Thank you very much.
Wow. I love it. I love it. So good. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
I think one of the sweetest things for me tonight has been watching your mama watch you.
Aww.
She is literally, it's been so precious. She don't take her eyes off of you. It's been so sweet. She's so proud of you. You can just tell.
She really is my #1 fan, y'all. Rhonda Hilliar, everybody! Never met a stranger either.
That is amazing.
Thank you for saying that. That's so sweet.
Well, thank you everyone for coming tonight. Thank you again to Song Suffragettes, our wonderful sponsors that make this possible. Can we just give another round of applause? We would not be able to do this without them helping make dreams come true and get these women's names out there. So lastly, we do a group song where we all sing a cover. And this week we want to honor a songwriting legend who has died, Patsy Bruce, who wrote a little ditty called Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys. Yeah. And I can't imagine being a woman in that, being a songwriter in that time who was a woman. She's amazing. But she is also much better than me, and I cannot play that song. So we are not playing Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys because it's too hard for me to play. So we're going to play a song in honor of her, a Casey Musgrave song, which I can play. So, yeah, thank you guys.
When it rains, it pours, but you didn't even notice. It ain't raining anymore. It's hard to breathe when all you know is the struggle of staying above the rising water line.
Well, the sky is finally open, the rain and wind start blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella, darling, I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head.
If you could see what I see, you'll be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, and orange, and green, and at least a million others. So tie up the boat, take off your coat, and take a look around. 'Cause the sky is finally open, the rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella, but darling, I'm just trying to tell ya that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head.
So tie up your boat, take off your coat, and take a look around. Everything is all right now,
'Cause the sky is finally open, the rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Let go of your umbrella, 'cause darling, I'm just trying to tell ya that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Yeah, there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head.
Thank you guys.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out again. We are the Song Suffragettes. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.